Hello, hello everyone. So here I am with the part 1 of Buddha acrylic painting. So I'm going to create a sketch for your reference so that you can prepare your canvas or the acrylic paper or whichever surface you're going to work on. So as you can see, there are some pencil marks. You can see I have placed some references over there. So to start with, what you're going to do is you're going to divide the canvas into half, like a plus sign. So I'm working on so this is 18 by 24. The size of the canvas is 18 by 24 inches. I've kept it in portrait. If you want, you can make it in landscape also. So that depends upon how you want to create this painting. I'll be working on a portrait surface, which gives me more access to create the background and everything. Alright, so to start with, we're going to divide this canvas into half, which is like randomly you're going to mark the center of the canvas, which is this. Right? So this becomes the center. So now here, the face is going to come above the center, and then the hand, the palm that we see here, will come on the first quarter, this section over here. Alright, so we'll start by giving the basic shape of the face first. So our face is not straight, it is a little bit tilted. So we'll follow that. So that's the basic shape of the face, a little bit tilted towards that. It is not straight, it is a little bit tilted. So you can see this is the chin. Now when you get this shape over here, we're going to divide this face. So now we have to make a side face, a little bit side face, not a complete one. We can see the other side of the face also, but that's a little part over there. So we'll divide that face accordingly. So further dividing, I hope you're able to see this. Let me just go check the camera once. Yeah. Alright. So we have the line which is dividing the face, not in equal halves, but as I said, it is a little bit sideways face. So that is there. Then we divide this line . More here, and there is another division. I'm basically dividing the top part into two equal sections there, right? So one more division, let's place it. Okay, so you have like 1, 2, 3 and 4 lines dividing this face into 4 equal parts here. This is the basic method which I use. There are so many other methods by which you can divide the face and make it. Alright, so starting from, I'll start with the nose first. That's coming in the center over here on this line. This being the chin. So somewhere below this line, between these 2 points here, is going to be the nose. I'm drawing it really dark. Try to make it lighter on your canvas so that it doesn't spoil the acrylic paints. So the nose, the line of the nose is reaching all the way to the line number 2. There. Give it a good lobe over here. Normally when we are beginners, we sometimes draw this shape a little smaller as compared to the face or compared to the nose. So if you're working on the same canvas size as I am, this is as big as your index finger. That way. Now moving to the top, we have this line over here for the nose. This I'm going to extend and convert it into, and that will be formed into the eyebrow over here, which is going above line number 2. That way. And then same way, same thing, I'm going to draw the other side of the nose here, and a same kind of curve I will give over here, but this eyebrow is going to be bigger. As you can see, the full eye over here. Right, so that's the nose and the eyebrows. You can match if they are falling on the same line or not. If one is smaller than the other, you're going to correct it. And then adding more detailings to it. There's a straight line over here, which we will understand why we are putting it over there once we start with the colors in our next session. There you go. I'm making the curve. Eyes are closed, so that's the eyelid. So whenever we're creating a Buddha painting, it is the eyes are the main focus, I will say. So give good spacing between the eyebrow and the eyelid. Don't make it too small, right? The beauty lies in the eyes. So let them be big. Keep on checking them if they're falling on the same line or not. That ways. And then we have the lips. So lips will come here. This becomes the center. And we'll give it a little smile kind of curve over here to start with. Again, when you draw the lips, it's going to be a little smaller on this side than compared to this side. It's going to be a little longer over here. Start with that little curve, then form the shape of the lip. So normally when I want to create a sketch on my canvas, I kind of place it on a flat surface and then do it, rather than keeping it on my easel and work. But so anyways, getting back to this, so you compare this side should be a little smaller than this one here. So now if you mess up with this line, the curved line, that can change the expression of the face. If you keep it straight, the face will look calm and straight. If you keep it a little bit curved downwards, it's going to look sad. So I just want the face to look calm and happy at the same time. So I give it a little curve, not a big curve, not a big smiling curve, but just a little bit, just to balance out the calmness that we're going to create in the eyes. And that will be the lower lips. Oops. So that's the main features, the eyes, nose and the lips. Now adding a little more detailing, like we're going to draw the ear and the hairline and just finishing off the face, the shape. So let's start with the hairs first. So that's the line number 1. So approximately that is the place we're going to place the hairline. So this is Buddha, and he's having those curls in the hairs. So we're just going to keep it like that. And a little detailing over here on this side. Coming out of this shape. Then you draw the ears. So now basically normally when we draw the portraits, the ears will start from here at this point where you have the eyebrow, and they will reach all the way to the nose. So that is the standard size. So that is how we draw the ears. But when we are making the Buddha, we are going to make the ears a little longer than that. So we'll start a little above this line here. Like this. So it's a little bigger than the normal that we draw. And then we draw an inside line, which we will keep dark when we start with the colors. There. And a little finishing to this side of the face. So the head is fine. Doing it a little bulge for the hairs. Like that. And coming to the eyebrows. Then this section is going a little inside here. That's the eye. Little curve over here. And that's the cheekbone. I'm starting it a little inside. That. So that straight line is converted into something that will give a three-dimensional look once you add the colors. So I hope the face looks peaceful and calm. And so once that is done, we're going to place the hand here. So that is coming in the first quarter. So now when the face is ready, the things that you need to keep in mind is one thing which is a common mistake. This distance should not be much. There should not be a lot of space under the lips for the chin, right? So that is one thing you need to keep in mind. Second thing is the nose is coming in the center of the face, right? It should not be smaller or it should not be longer. That's going to, spoil the portrait. Then the next thing is, as I already said, the spacing between the eyebrow and the eyelid. It should be good, and it should be a little more than that you would think you need. So that is the thing. Then it's a side face. This portion is going to be smaller than this portion. It's not in the center. And if by chance you're creating a face which is looking in front, which is the center, not sideways, you're going to draw both the ears. That's all. That is what you're going to change for the face. Okay, so now coming to the hand. So now that's supposed to be the right hand, like this. So something like this we have to draw. So you can keep your hand like that and then draw it. So now for the fingers also, you should see there are like the finger can move at 1, 2 and 3 parts. So we're going to draw the fingers that way only. Keep that in mind. So we'll start by drawing this shape, the U of the palm. Like that. So it's like a glass shape or a basic U shape. First, let's complete the palm. So you complete the shape like that. Now we're going to add the thumb first. So here this line is extended. So the thumb is like somewhat like this. It's getting a curve, bending on the other side. So we'll draw it like that. So now this is supposed to be this part here, the palm, right? And now we're going to draw the fingers on this line. So we have 4 fingers. We're going to divide this section with 1, 2, 3, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 marks I kept over there equally distant. You can leave a little space. I mean the pinky finger can be a little smaller, but apart from that, all the 3 fingers you're going to place equally. Then, as I said, it's this shape. So you're going to make your curve like this first for the hand, for the fingers, like this. It's coming down. Then we have this, the finger, index finger, which is touching the thumb over here. So even the hand takes a lot of my time also. I mean, I have to erase it many a times for getting it done finally. So it's okay if you're not getting it in first go. Try to make it perfect. If it is not coming in one single time, do one thing, practice making it on a piece of paper. If you like the shape, you're going to cut it out, place it, trace it, and then you can add the detailings rather than erasing the canvas again and again. So try it to work on a piece of paper first. So just adding the detailings for the fingers now. And then, as I said, there are going to be lines over there, as if we divide into 3 parts. We're going to add those kind of detailings with colors. There you go, that's the hand. So now when it comes to hand, again you have to remember that you don't draw it too small. Draw it as compared to the face. So it should be as big as the face. You can take this kind of measurement, right? So the palm and the center line of the face is almost more or less similar. So you're going to keep that in mind and draw the hand. So trust me, it is going to take more time than we just did. It's okay. Then the rest of the thing, it's just the neck. Next is the neck. We started from the point where we have the ear. Straight line. And same way, somewhere here, and then he's wearing something like a shawl, and that's the neck, and just add the shoulders. That. So now there's some part of this fabric or the drape on the hand also. So these are kind of the pleats which we are going to color and add detailings to. Okay, and once you're happy with the sketch, you're going to erase all these markings that we made. That I will do later, keeping it on my table. So yeah, that is the sketch we need to prepare before our live session, which is on Thursday, 4 p.m. IST, Thursday. That is 16th of September. It's going to happen, and I'll be sharing the supply list that is going to be here in the description box on my channel. On this for this video, you can check there, and let me do one thing. I'll show you all the colors that I'm going to use and the brushes, the kind of brushes that I'm going to work with. But now that's not compulsory. You can change the color scheme also. You can just work with the brushes that you are comfortable with. So yes, you can obviously do a mix and match. Whatever stuff you have, you can work with that. The only thing is, give more time for preparing the sketch so that once it is ready, it should look appropriate. The eye should not be one should not be up on the upside and the other should not be at the bottom side. It should be on the same line. So there are some small things that you need to keep in mind. Also, if you want to share the sketch with me and get an okay on that, you can obviously share a picture of that in the comment section. Or if you have my WhatsApp number, you can share it to me. I'll be leaving my email address. You can share it on my Gmail, and I'll check it over there, and I'll suggest if any kind of changes is required. I'll let you know. So yes, okay. So after this, let me just show you with the materials that I'm going to use or that I'm going to work with. So we will be needing white, lemon yellow, permanent yellow deep, then we will need scarlet lake, crimson lake, yellow ochre, and burnt sienna, and black color. So basically the shades of yellow. So these are the more or less the colors that we will need. Apart from that, we are going to use some earbuds, and we need brushes. So again, any kind of brush that you have, you will use those. So that's a flat brush, number 12, or a flat brush number 12. Then we need a thin round brush, that is your number 2 brush or number 1 brush, whichever you are comfortable working with. Then we can have some few other numbers of round brushes, just keep them handy. So any number that is like 8, 6 and I think 10. So again, whatever number brush you have, you work with that. More flat brushes, so just keep the brushes handy like that. So that is flat number brush 8, and this is again 8, so both of them are 8 number. So this is all we're going to need. Other than that, we need 2 containers of water. You will need a little piece of fabric for cleaning the brushes. Yeah. So that is all we will need to start this canvas painting with. So so just keep the sketch ready, keep the material ready. So now also a lot of you were asking me if we don't have the tube acrylic colors and we have those which come in the bottle, you can work with them, that's fine. The only thing is the consistency is different. These ones are a little bit thicker than the other ones. So but whichever kind of acrylic paint you have, you can work with them. If you don't have acrylic paint and you wish to make this on a piece of paper, you can always you're free to use your watercolors, your poster colors, and we'll be doing the same method here. So if you don't have acrylic paints, you can always take your watercolors and make this, and work on an A3 size of paper, make it a little bigger. Yeah, so I have this also. Again, this is one of my favorite brush, right, for creating the background and everything. This, I don't know what the number is. It's a 12 number again. Oops. So see, there's a difference in number 12. This is 12, this is 12, this is 12. But all three of them look different. So it depends upon, again, the brand of the brush. So just work with any kind of brushes that you have. Anyways, so yes, where were we? Alright, so yes, acrylic color or watercolors or poster colors. So we'll change the medium. Whatever you have, you can work with them. Then so the painting will be completed in 2 sections. The part 1 is going to be on 16th September, that is Thursday, 4 p.m. IST. It will be around 1.5 hour time, and then the rest we will take on the next day, that is 17th of September. Friday we'll complete this, right? And those 2 are going to be the live sessions, wherein I'll be painting it along with you. So if you have any questions, you can ask me while making it in the live session. and those who are not able to see the live session, I'm going to make this video as a public thing, and you can watch it anytime you're free to watch. So it'll be available on my channel once the live session is over also. Alright, so I'll see you on Thursday. Just prepare the sketch and be ready with all the supplies. And if you're new to this channel, do subscribe the channel, click on the like button, press on the bell icon so that you get the reminder whenever we are coming live next. And also share it with other friends of yours or anyone else who is interested in painting and who would love to be a part of this session. Thank you so much. I'll see you on Thursday. Bye-bye.